Hello, my name's Jem. No, I wouldn't say it like that.
Now, hear me out, but this is our Hear Me Out cake, Toku Edition. I have so many friends here, new and old, that I've asked to send in some Hear Me Out, and let's just say they are interesting. We'll be going through those suggestions with you guys here, and honestly guys, there are some weird ones in here, but that's the point of a Hear Me Out, isn't it? So, without further ado, enjoy this video of us just having a bit of fun. Anyway, Kezza Henshin, enjoy, I don't know.
Alright, hear me out.
Hello, everybody!
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon.
Kezza reached out and asked that I be a part of this Hear Me Out cake.
Hear me out, cake!
So Kezza asked me, Busham's here, what would you add to my Tokusatsu Hear Me Out cake?
And I'm here to include some Hear Me Out options. Fuck, we're gonna do another one.
This is my Tokusatsu Hear Me Out cake.
Hear me out, Kate.
Just hear me out, okay?
I'm gonna start with like basic ones and then just like make it get worse.
So I have a list here of some stuff that I want to bring to the table, or bring to the cake, if you will.
So without further ado, let's get on with it.
I don't know who to start with.
Alright, listen. Hydrax. Do I even need to say it? Hydrax is fine. I really don't feel like I need to clarify anything other than that.
All right, so for my first Hear Me Out, it is going to be Norg from Operation Overdrive. Yeah. What, you don't agree?
Okay, so for my first one, I'm gonna say it's got to be Manticore, the Megazord from Mystic Force. It is just gorgeous.
Okay, so hear me out. Power Rangers Beast Morphers, General Shaw. I mean, comes in that room, she's got the presence telling you what to do.
Hear me out. The Kongazord, aka Gao Muscle, and as a bonus, Gao Knight.
Hear me out. Gekido from Kamen Rider Saber. The big sword, the big buster sword. Gekido. Just saying. I'm just saying.
So we have Estee. Estee couldn't send in a video like a couple other people, and their character is Zen Aku. And honestly, I have to agree with them. Honestly, like you can't say no to Zen Aku. The wolf theme, but also just like just him. Also, I love the flute, and that's just me. Anyway, moving on.
We're gonna start with Sonanza. I know. Sonanza is from Avataro Sentai, Dawn Brothers. And I mean, look at her smile, okay? Just look at her smile. How can you say no to that smile, though? Okay? Alright?
Next one I have is Unk from Kamen Rider O's, and I think that kind of makes sense. I think everyone agrees with me and understands where I'm coming from, but also everyone knows that I'm obsessed with this character. But also the bird imagery, maybe it is the bird thing, because there's a lot of birds already. We'll see. Anyway, next one.
Starting off with Kamen Rider Shin. Pretty self-explanatory. He's got a cool design. Nothing much to say. I guess.
Galactron. First of all, they're big. She's big. They could do a little bit of this.
Why don't we start off with a good one now? Hear me out. The Rainbow Line President. Oh yeah, so we'll say. Put that buddy right in here. There we go.
Next we have Calvin, and Calvin gave a couple suggestions, so we'll go through them throughout the video. First suggestion though they gave me was Top Gala from Abba Ranger, and honestly, I see it. Okay, Calvin, I see it. You don't have to come to the comments and argue with me. I see it, okay? Do other people see it? I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
This one is, I don't know if this one super counts, because he is handsome in a rugged but still traditional way, but Juzo Fuwa, he's just so brooding and cool, and he loves his swords. How can you say no to that?
Hear me out. Dayu from Power Rangers Samurai. Say what you want about the rest of the Nylok, okay? Leave her out of this.
And then next up, we got the Cactus Orphanok from Kamen Rider Flies. If you look at the design, he's got like wrappings and nets on his legs. He's got those tight shorts, a 6-pack, and some spiky bits, you know, for some BDSM play, you know what I mean?
Next one I'm not so proud of. I'm not too sure if I'm proud of this one, but we'll go for it anyway. Ultraman Nexus, but like not the big form. Obviously they're big because they're Ultraman, but I mean not the second version, the original suit, where it's like the silver and the red cross, I think it is, or like something on his chest. It's just really nice. I don't know what it is. But the reason why I'm like, maybe this is a bad thing is because I just looked at it again and the head, when I saw it as like a squid and I was just like, that's kind of cool. But now that I'm looking back at it, he kind of looks like a penis. I'm going to hell.
How about if you don't like that one? Why not? How about, hear me out, Don Oni Taijin. Oh yeah. Don Oni Taijin. Put you all the way back here, buddy. Wonderful.
Mr. Belt. I mean, it's not Crimstein Belt. Not Crim. Not human Mr. Belt. Mr. Belt. Just Belt-a-san. I think, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm not gonna explain all of them either. I'm just gonna, okay, cool.
I only have one answer. It's Trideron. Look at that sexy red finish. Think about all the forms you can get from it. You guys are interested in the cars from Cars. I've seen you thinking about it. Why not Trideron? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like I'm weird. Listen, man, I want to get inside that. I want to ride Trideron all night long. And then for Type Trideron, his final form, becoming one with the car, having it envelop around my body all the time, being one with my car, what could be better?
Our next one is from Klutz, who is giving us a hear me out that I don't think I'm disagreeing with anybody on this list, except for like one or two, but like, this one I'm like, yeah, fair enough. It is Joker Undead. But Joker Undead looks really cool. I'm like, fair enough, honestly. And it's the only suggestion Klutz gave, so hear Klutz out.
All right, for my hear me out cake, I want to put down Donamaru from Gav. What? He's a sweetheart. Also, unbelievable.
Boost, buckle. Boost, buckle. It's all, I'm good. Yeah. I mean, just hear me out. Boost, buckle. I guess, actually, it is kind of sentient now that I'm thinking about it. I think that's the reason why I like it. So.
Next up, we got Mezagog from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Nothing much to say, but, he talks real nice. He probably has a way with words, the way he talks, he rizzes you up. And he's got that tongue action, when he's talking to you. Kind of creepy, but, pretty nice.
All right, I think you'll agree with me on my next one. Furos from Ultraman Regulus. I mean, like, come on, you know that fucking voice. Oh, I can't say that. You know the voice.
Next up, the Tensoder from Gosager. That changer? Come on. And I know it's Gosei in Megaforce, but I'm not saying Gosei. I'm saying the Tensoder from Gosager. That's all I'll say. Thank you. Gotcha.
Next for me, I'm touching on Garo in this video because I don't think anyone's really touched on Garo yet. It is the Dan Mekai Knight suit. And can I just say, it is amazing. The actor who plays Dan is fine too, but like, I'm talking about the suit. I'm talking about his Garo armor. I already love all the Garo armor anyway, and I want one. But it's specifically like the red cape. Also like the wolf ears. I'm like... That came out weird. I'm not a fairy. But it's just the Garo armor is just... It's just so good. Next as a Calvin suggestion, we have Speedor. And Gunbird from Go Onja. I mean, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be surprised. This is Kelvin after all.
Got another one for you. Heart Broidmude. Think about it. Think about it real hard. Good on you. Heart Broidmude. In we go.
There is this very super underground character, okay, that you guys, I promise they're really cool. All right, Helvira. I just think that she looks cool. I'm sorry, I just think that she looks cool.
Octoroo from Shinkenger and Samurai. Come on, I mean, yes, come on. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
All right. But seriously though, hear me out. Anubis from Deca Ranger? Have you seen him shirtless? Because I don't include that. People are gonna think I'm a furry.
And then next up are the foot soldiers from Power Rangers Zeo or O-Ranger. I know they're supposed to be robots, but like the way they're presented in the show, at least, they're like wearing super tight like latex or spandex or whatever it is, and you know, they probably look like they're into like some freaky shit, or into freaky stuff.
Another Calvin suggestion. We got Graphite, but his Bugster form specifically from X-Aid. Hear Calvin out. And I mean, fair enough. But do you agree? Let's see in the comments down below.
Now hear me out. Ginga Gorilla, or Gingorilla, if you will. I think something about the Lost Galaxy Gorilla Zord as a kid just like unlocked something in me. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, just hear me out. You know, okay. So that's one. And I was thinking it could be any like gorilla mech, you know, like Gao Gorilla, Gao Kong, Zhuo Gorilla, and so on. But definitely Ginga. Ginga Gorilla just has something there. That boy is a beast. Okay.
The next one is actually not a character, but the Free Flasher from Ultraman Dyna, the transformation device, you know. Just looking at it, it's kind of self-explanatory, minus the weird kind of face on it, but you know what I mean.
Without further ado, we got Magnu Giga, Advent Beast from Ryuki. Think about it. Put you right here, buddy. Right next to Don Oni Taijin right there.
Next on my list, I have a load already, but I'm touching on King Ohger in this one. See, like I could have said Jeremy or Jeremy's mom, but that would be going against what a Hear Me Out video is, Karuda. And can I just say, I have been obsessed with the mysteries of Karuda through this whole season, and we still don't know who he is, and I guess that's the point of Karuda. So hear me out, Karuda! What's underneath the mask? Oh my gosh. And we're almost done with the Calvin suggestions, I promise. We have Oma from Zeo, and honestly, the gold trimmings, I'm like, oh, damn, okay, there's a cool suit. Hopefully this is the commentary, Calvin, you were expecting, because you're getting sick voice Kezza right now.
The next one is Rin Chameleon from Geki Ranger, or Power Rangers Jungle Fury. It's got a really long tongue, can wrap around things, you know what I mean? And yeah, that was still pretty self-explanatory.
You man, don't judge me now. don't judge me, but hear me out. Madame Noir, bro? From Tokujo, my boy? There's something about that squid face. Like, what's under the mask? You know what I mean? What's under the mask? You know what I'm saying? Like, in the dress, like, I don't know. Ooh. Like, what's going on there? You know what I'm saying? Something about Madame Noir that I need. Something just tells me that she gonna take care of me real good.
You know the episode of Mighty Morphin where Tommy and Kim go on a date and her lipstick gets turned into a monster? Just all I'm saying is they didn't have to. The monster didn't have to look like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And final Calvin suggestion, and honestly, I see it. This is one I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, I've said that for all of these. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We have their last hear me out is the agents from Gav. And like, I think there's several people that one person in this video as well that I'm thinking of that will totally agree with the agents from Gav. We'll just leave it like that.
Rim, but in bowl mode. Or whatever you call that. I don't know.
No, I did have Sophia help me with some of these because I was brainstorming and she was around, so we were brainstorming together. She told me to throw on the list Shiny Breaker from Cure Major. It is the weapon of the 6th Ranger of Cure Major. We had the toy. So, yeah, I don't know. She said throw it on the list. Here's Sophia out on that one, I guess.
And then we got the worm from Kamen Rider Kabuto. You know, he's slim thick. He's a little thick on them thighs. He's got a cool design. Technically, they can mimic characters or mimic other people, so they can look whoever they want to, I guess. But I guess the downside would be they would have to die. I don't remember if that's true or not, but I mean, that's worth mentioning, I guess.
So, obviously, Boom Moonger is our favorite.
Obviously.
So it makes sense that our options come from Boom Moonger.
Yes.
So, in terms of the options that we have available, first we have Genva.
Not mine.
I was gonna say, he's mine anyway, so I'll do this. Perfect.
Okay, so next one, we're touching on something that nobody's talked about yet, I think, in this video. We're talking about Godzilla. Well, not Godzilla, because, yeah, he would obviously be on the list, but I have to be imaginative. So, we're going to go with Mothra. One. Damn. But seriously. Like, she's just stunning. Queen of Kaiju? Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
I don't know. I think actually this one is a little obvious, but I still like her. Itasha from Boom Boonger. I mean, I just think she's neat. And that's all I have to add to that.
Hear me out. Vale. Maybe that's just me. But I don't know. And maybe that's one that other people would like too, but I thought that was a fun one. Vale from Kamen Rider Revice.
Your other option.
Okay, what do we got?
Okay, we got Taya.
Taya, he's everyone's favorite. Everyone loves Taya. Everyone's attracted to him. He's rich, but not really for me.
But we also have Shashiro.
Oh, of course. Hashtag Tower Meter for life. But see, that's why I didn't choose Taya, because they are together.
Oh.
And it would not be okay for me to take that away from them.
You respect their relationship. But we have Mira.
Mira, great. Everyone's best friend. Mira, not really my type.
We also have Robo Monster.
Interesting. Now, that's closer, but I have a better idea.
What's that?
Tire.
Genva, no!
And the last one is actually not a character. It's the Q Ranger standby loop after you insert a Q-Tama in the Phaser Blaster. And I'll play the sound right now. So that kind of like itches something in my brain, kinda, you know? Like, it feels kind of good. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's the end of my Hear Me Out cake.
And then my last one, Pigmon Pigmon. Yeah. Pigmon I love. So, yeah. Just think about it.
And finally, the last one from my personal list. I have a long list of characters I hadn't even touched on, but I thought this many is going to be okay. But for my final one, I think everyone's been guessing what I'm going to say. It's the chains on Kiva. I had to say it. But it makes sense. Like, chains could be used in many ways. Not that I'm not even going to finish that sentence. But yeah, sometimes living in mystery is good. And also, the chains on Kiva's suit have been a thing that's followed me for so many years. No, not even years, just this whole past year. So I'm finally accepting it. Chains on Kiva, hello. I can't. Stop it, stop the video, Carrie. What are you doing? Kezza, just stop the video. Our final, hear me out. I wasn't expecting this from Thomas Jujubee. It makes so much sense though, but just gave me this screenshot. And because of that, this is gonna be the final one. This is it. Just look at it. Look at it. Oh God, I'm going to hell for this, but that's okay. And thank you so much for watching. That was the last of our Hear Us Out Toku Edition. What do you think of our cake? It is full to the brim. I didn't realize I was going to get so many responses, but thank you so much for being a part of this video. Please go down to the comments and let us know what you think, but also go into the description and go follow some new content creators in that list who, if you haven't met them before, please go check them out. And also, if you have seen the people here before, go say hi to them in the comments. Get some love in the comments. And honestly, guys, thank you so much for just being part of this video. It's a great honor to be amongst talented people like this. But also, with the time of the year, we all deserve a bit of happiness and a bit of fun. And that is what I do with these videos. Bye!
Kezza, thank you so much for asking me to do this. I can't wait to see what everybody else has in store and to see if any of the ones that I mentioned were anyone else's mentions.
That was good.
I haven't been asked to elaborate on any of these, so I'm not going to.
Okay, let's go. Bye-bye, everybody.
Here's to the rest of us that are mentally not okay.
I am a completely normal, well-adjusted member of society.